from Chris 6 News. This is the Buck Days Navy Army Night Parade, brought to you on Chris 6 by Navy Army Community Credit Union, and also by Radiology and Associates and Your Welcome Dental. Now your hosts, from Chris 6 News, Katya Uriarte, Pat Simon, and Stephanie Lauber.
And good evening, everyone. Happy Buck Days to you at home. Thank you so much for watching us and for joining our 84th annual Navy Army Buck Days Night Parade that is starting this evening. I'm Katya Uriarte.
And I'm Pat Simon. So happy to be with you at your home. You've got the best seat, folks, to watch this parade. So here's our pre-parade show of this time-honored tradition here in the Coastal Bend, Katya. My first Buck Days parade to host with you.
You're in for a great surprise.
Yes, indeed.
The floats are going to be so much fun. You know, we're from Louisiana.
Yeah.
And we know good parades. And this is definitely one of them, especially because it's at night and everything is illuminated. You've had so many people that work so hard to put these floats together, and it's going to be quite the experience, Pat.
And the weather is cooperating.
That's right.
As the sun is beginning to set, we're getting a little bit of a breeze here, so it's not as warm
Because let me tell you, it was hot. It was so hot earlier today.
Indeed.
The beauty of this is that the parade this year is once again outdoors. COVID last year put a little bit of a damper on that. Because of COVID, the city didn't want crowds gathering together. So instead, we were able to bring you the parade from inside the American Bank Center and still bring you the parade. But look at this right now. Everybody's getting ready.
As you can see, folks, we are staged along North Chaparral Street. There you're starting to see some of the
Clydesdales.
The Budweiser Clydesdales are in town.
Their big ride. Look at that.
So we're along North Chaparral between Heritage Park and the American Bank Center, and you were looking at a bird's eye view here. The crowds, Katya, are beginning to start show up here. We have a lot of people already here ready for the parade.
While you have the best seat in the house for this parade, these folks here at Heritage Park, I have to say, have the second best seat for the parade because they are sitting comfortably. Hello, Budweiser. And of course, the people who have camped out. You have people that started camping out yesterday at 5 o'clock and marking their spots. Although I probably shouldn't say this, but I saw some people marking their spots since Monday just to be here.
It's serious business.
It's serious business. And for those of you who are still planning to come out here, there's plenty of time. The parade itself doesn't start until 8 o'clock. And let me tell you where it runs down, okay? It runs down Chaparral Street. It goes to Upper Broadway Avenue, down Leopard Street. It swings left at the RTA offices and onto North Staple Street. The parade is going to go past City Hall and end at Park Avenue. At some point, though, it's going to go back to its original parade route of Leopard Street, but we're just waiting on the Harbor Bridge construction to allow that to happen once again.
There you go. Very important point there. Okay, so for those of you who are still at home, you're getting ready to leave, right? Getting ready to come out to the parade. We have the best route for you right now. Let's check in now with meteorologist Bill Alexander. He's taking a look at our traffic for us. Bill?
Hey guys, as you were talking about, the heat was incredible today. We set a record high today at 96 degrees. It's backed off, but you're still looking at heat index values in the middle 90s here in immediate Corpus Christi area, in the triple digits inland. But here's the real story. The traffic is looking great inbound into Corpus Christi and over the Harbor Bridge. Where you get into the difficulty here, obviously downtown, North Chaparral. We're looking at Shoreline, both directions, and Ocean Drive leading into Shoreline, as well as Upper Broadway, all stop and go out there. And if you're out in the area crossing the bridge coming inbound to see this from the island, also slow along the causeway. Guys, it's going to take a while to get in.
Thank you, Mr. Bill. And listen, we have crews all over the parade route. In fact, our friend and fellow journalist, Taylor Alanis, she is live from where the parade is staged.
We're going to check in with Taylor in just a couple of seconds, and all of the crew of Chris 6 and
Stephanie Lauber is there. That's right.
Let's talk to Stephanie right now, as a matter of fact. She's along the parade route. She's making a lot of friends so far. Stephanie, how's it looking out there?
Hey guys, we are having fun out here and it's officially time to say, are you ready? A lot of folks have been ready since last night, but where we are here by the carnival, got a couple of clever folks, high risk, high reward, coming to get their places camped out here just within the last couple of hours. And you know, that's no small feat because of how hot the weather has been today. Meteorologist Bill Alexander is gonna have all that information for us and let us know how much heat we braved today, but wow. A big event coming out here, and we're going to talk to some of the folks and figure out how that strategy played out. We're going to have a great time here at Bug Days and figure out exactly what all everyone is expecting. Everything's bigger and better this year, coming back in full force. So we're excited for it. We're going to keep you posted on what's happening here with all the folks camped out to watch the parade and the big event.
I have to share something.
Oh.
Steph and I went on the Mighty Mouse yesterday, the roller coaster.
How'd you like it?
It was so much fun. I've been at the carnival since yesterday, and anyway, it's been so much fun with the kids. You know, absolutely. So we have our team of Kaha, Telemundo, KZTV, all of them are getting ready for tonight's parade.
And in fact, right now we want to check in with Chris 6 anchor Taylor Alanis. She's live for us tonight from Whataburger Field. We got everybody on our float. She's going to give us a sneak peek of that float.
Walk and talk, Taylor. Walk and talk.
Hey guys, happy Bug Days 2022! So they decided to move us right as we were going live, but guess what? Right as we went live, they gave us this trophy. We got third place for best float here. Oh my gosh, we're so excited. They decided to move us, but it's okay. We have the best spot in the parade. We are right by the Clydesdales and Chicas Rock. These girls are amazing. They've been rocking this whole time, and we're just excited to be out here. We want to remind people to stay hydrated because, you know, it's hot, but we're enjoying ourselves. We're going to be back on the float. I'm going to visit Coastal Living here in a little bit, and we'll see you guys a little later, okay?
All right. So when you think of Buck Days, what's the first word that comes to your mind?
My husband, Johnny Filipello.
Of course.
Okay, of course.
He's in charge of this whole thing. He's doing a great job, too, but really.
But also fun, obviously.
Fun, of course,
right?
yeah. That's exactly what the Buccaneer Commission says. It hopes people remember year after year here.
It's been a tradition for 84 years. Wow. Can you believe that? And as our Sierra Pizarro tells us tonight, this is a tradition that, of course, the Buccaneer Commission hopes will continue for a long time.
This isn't just about chance or thrills. This right here is about community.
There's a certain amount of pride in having had a part in trying to get that built.
And Fred Dotz is one of the masterminds. It's time to get buck for Buccaneer Days.
We like to say you get rodeo on you if you're pretty close to the arena. Maybe some bull snot or something.
Or maybe not, but this is what connects us to our roots. Corpus Christi was still establishing itself as a city when Buck Days came together in 1938. And this is what it's done ever since. Form the community we know today.
I see the difference it makes in young people's lives.
Go, go, go.
And Dot's not alone. There's a long list of Buccaneer commissioners, board members, and staff who work all year to knock it out of the park. The closer it gets to showtime, the busier it is in here, their office.
They're already doing it.
And behind the scenes, there are more than 300 volunteers making sure the spurs, stirrups, beauties, trophies, bands, and military all show up, like they always have, to parade the streets in true Buccaneer fashion with gliding floats.
You go in there and say, I've never seen anything like that before. Golly, where's that come from? Take in as much as you can.
Of course, Corpus Christi Mayor Paulette Guajardo kicked off Buck Days by walking the plank. Well, sort of. Watch. Yeah, Yeah, the dunking of the mare, it dates back to 1938, and Thursday, there you saw the mare getting dunked. She jumped in 10 feet of water and was rescued by the Corpus Christi Marina, and they then took her to shore.
Every mare that has done this, just such a good sport.
You guys told me some stories, some really
Mayor
fun
Joe McComb did a cannonball. You know, he tucked his legs in, I think. Mayor Nelda Martinez, she protected her hair. She had one of those things, you know, like swimmers do. And there's so many. We need to do compile, you know, a history of the dunking of the mare.
We should do that. We'll talk a little bit more right now about the mare. After she got dunked, the Stripes Carnival got underway then. It's outside the American Bank Center. $5 is going to get you into that carnival, by the way. The Treasure Island. That's where you can get cool.
That's where you can definitely get cool.
Yes, indeed.
It's been hot.
The Buck and Marlin stage, barbecue on the bay, and other attractions out here. By the way, kids under 3 get in free. Under 3 feet get in free, and you can purchase those tickets at the box office. All you can ride wristband going for $30. You could purchase those at the kiosk inside the gate.
And Thursday night, our sister station, Caja Telemundo, they helped Buck Days celebrate Cinco de Mayo with a really big concert at that at Buck and Marlin stage. Latin Grammy Award-winning artist and Tejano music superstar Elida Reina took the stage. It was absolutely amazing and beautiful. There were so many people that showed up. She's obviously known for her hits, Luna Llena, and of course the big one, Duele. And Freddie Records recording artist Lucky Joe opened up for her. It was such a great night.
And in the meantime, lots of families excited for the big parade. Many began camping out last night. We were just talking about this. And take a look at some of these families who were parked out there early. I mean, they staked their spot early on. We ran into the Hernandez family last night. They had their spot over on Staples Street, prime spot to see the floats go by. It's a family tradition for them, and we also meet the Rodella family. And believe it or not, they started chalking off their spot right after Easter.
Oh, my goodness. I tell you what, started early. You have to in order to mark, like, really, really good spot. And we are in our 3rd day of Buck Days 2022. And one of the new things that is new to Buck Days is Treasure Island.
Yes, Sunrise show anchor Paulo Salazar took a sneak peek, and he shows us what that's all about.
Not only do you have the Buck Days Carnival and the rodeo, but now you're going to have shopping, you're going to have display, things for the kids, the petting zoo.
Alan Libby is the co-chair for the Buck Days 2022 Experience Committee. And with the Buck Days celebration back in full stride, he says making the experience even better was at the top of their list. New this year is Treasure Island, where there's something for everyone.
We have everything from shopping to clothing. We have items for the kids. We have displays of boats and Polarises and cars. We have hats.
They even have a petting zoo packed with all your favorite farm animals, pig races, pony rides, and an informative mobile dairy classroom. A vendor we spoke with says with COVID restrictions no longer in place, they're banking on thousands of shoppers stopping by.
What we experienced before the pandemic, it's almost time and a half to 2 times after the pandemic, because everybody wants to be out and about again.
Jeff Carver runs Jammin' Gone Country, which specializes in a rodeo essential.
We have cowboy hats. We also have the fashion hats over there for like the fedora kind of style hats. We have a build your own hat, so you can pick your hat band, you can put a feather in it, you put your own concho on it.
And all the hats are under $50, tax included. Well, the Jammin' Hat Company is just one of the many vendors that are going to be showcased here at the new Treasure Island happening at Buck Days. They got just about every hat that you can think of, whether it's one that's shaped like George Strait, maybe that's your style, I don't know, or maybe it's Brad Paisley. They got just about every style that you want, all in one place. With over 76,000 square feet of air-conditioned exhibit space, Treasure Island is filled with an array of items and activities. Whether it's the rodeo, the carnival, or shopping, Buck Days continues to be a local favorite.
So much shopping, so much to do. The King Ranch has a store inside of there. There's a lot for the kids to do. There's a demonstration on how to milk cows inside of there, and all of that. That area is free to get into, and it's a nice way to definitely cool down, as you were saying, after the carnival.
You gotta love it.
Now, something that's not new to Buck Days is some bull riding. Let me tell you, those bull riders, woo, they are tough. And those bulls are even tougher, I think. This weekend, the PBR Pendleton Velocity Tour Finals are happening here at the American Center. 45 riders kicked things off last night. It was, I mean, those bulls are angry, let me tell you. Of course, the objective is to stay on the bull for at least 8 seconds. Some bull riders had better luck than others. Tonight, the finals are taking place, and the action doesn't stop there because next weekend we have Rodeo Corpus Christi taking over the American Bank Center.
And let me tell you something, there are some great acts that you're going to be able to see at the American Bank Center as well. We're talking about music, right? So Wednesday is College Night, Florida.
I had to ask Pat if he knew how to say Florida. I wanted to make sure he didn't say Florida.
I got it. Florida will be in the house,
Something
folks.
about the furry boots, right? The song.
Oh, there, okay. I'm with you.
Okay.
You want to sing it?
Apple
Hey, listen.
jeans. Okay.
All right now. Tejano star Bobby Polito will be performing on Thursday. Friday, country music star Clay Walker takes the stage.
That's
His
right.
hits include, of course, This Woman and This Man and What's It to You, right?
That's right.
And then Texas country music fan favorite, the Randy Rogers Band, closes out the lineup on Saturday night.
And Rodeo Corpus Christi is just always such an exciting event. So many professional cowboys and cowgirls are going to be here this year. Tacey Webb is a breakaway roper, who is going to have a chance to win $1 million next week. She is a NICU nurse in College Station, and she's also a competitive breakaway roper. Incredible. And Alan Harwell actually has her story.
Tacey Webb is one of the best breakaway roping cowgirls in the country. She can rope a calf in less than 2 seconds. In a sport she dominates, she has a chance to win $1 million during Rodeo Corpus Christi if she wins on both May 12th and 14th. Is she nervous?
A little bit. I'm more so just excited. Winning the last 2 major events to get to come rope for $1 million was, I feel like it was a blessing and it was put into my life for a reason. And so I'm kind of trying to look at Corpus with an open mind and open heart.
Webb works as an ICU nurse at a level 2 trauma center in Bryan College Station. She loves her job, but now with the chance to become an instant millionaire.
So if you win, what are you going to do? And you're going to keep working, or what's the plan?
Yes, so I'm actually going to keep working. I'm in the process right now of applying to CRNA school, which is a certified registered nurse anesthetist. So I'm assuming that some of that money will go towards school, and then I'm going to just try to be smart with the rest of it and invest it and try to have a better future down the road.
But first things first, she must win, and that's much easier said than done.
Breakaway roping, there's so much that goes into it. You have where you have to rope good, your horse has to work perfectly, and you also you throw in an animal in there too, so you have to draw a good calf. And so to get that done and be as fast as you need to be, it's a challenge. I mean, you have to be aggressive and get out there and just try to go as fast as you can.
Alan Harwell, Chris 6 Sports.
Tacey, we are rooting for you.
Yes.
That $1 million has your name on it.
It's in her pocket.
Yes,
it's
that's
in her
right.
cowboy hat.
And it's you can watch Tacey this coming Thursday and Saturday. We're rooting for all of the cowboys and cowgirls because that is not an easy sport.
No, indeed. And we appreciate everything that they do for sure. Good luck to all of you. Hey, by the way, another highlight this year is a big crowd pleaser.
Yeah.
Mutton Bustin' Mania. It's presented
Are we
by
too
HEB.
big for mutton bustin'?
No, we're not too big for mutton. In fact, they got a sheep that's out here waiting for you, Katya. Where is he?
Am I going to have to carry the sheep? I don't think
Lord,
I can get on
I don't
the
know.
sheep.
But anyway, take a look at this, folks. This is so much fun. Here's a look at last year's fun, in fact. Mutton Bustin', a simple event, obviously. Kids climb on a sheep and then hold on for dear life. This one, the one who rides the longest wins.
Yes.
That's the whole idea behind it.
Right.
There is no fee to ride. You just have to walk up and register. It will be held Wednesday at 5 p.m. And parents, this year, the event won't be in the arena. It will be on Resaca Street.
Oh, I love it. That's so great because it's, as a parent, you just, you got to put your child on a sheep and let the
sure.
sheep go.
Yeah.
Slap the sheep and let it go. No, just kidding. Listen, so many ways to watch the TV this year, right? You can join us here at Heritage Park,
like
right?
These
Heritage
folks
Park,
have.
folks.
Hey, everybody.
They have one of the greatest seats. Of course, the seat that you're at right now. You can watch us live streaming on our website. You can also watch us on all of our social media platforms. And remember, for any breaking news alerts, make sure you download our Chris 6 News app. It's absolutely free. You can also watch us today. Like us. Make sure that you like us on Facebook as well as Twitter.
Now we want you to take a look at something else here. A total of $70,000 in scholarship money will be equally divided among 20 high school students. These 20 local high school students, they are here in the house. There is a look at the big round of applause for these kids, huh? Or young adults, as we should say.
That's right, yes.
All are hoping that they'll be named this year's Buck Day King and Queen. And when we come back, we're going to introduce you to the finalists and find out who will walk away with the crown and a scholarship.
Absolutely. Listen, you're watching the 84th Navy Army Buck Days Night Parade. We'll be right back.